The influences of improved reaction time are very beneficial to this player, as because of this they can react to a stimulus much quicker than their opposition defender, and they'll be one step ahead of them at all time, meaning they'll have a big advantage over them. For example, if a teammate is playing a through ball into their path, the player can realise when their teammate is about to pass the ball, and they can make a run before they've passed the ball, as they've sensed that this type of pass is going to be played, which means they'll always be one step ahead of the defender, and this will mean that they'll be very hard to mark. As well as this, improved information processing will be very important, as this way they can, for example, they can play a pass and decide to where to put their pass before the ball has even been played to them. So this means that they'll be playing at a fast rate, and also they will be very hard to mark against, as they'll always be one step ahead of the defender, as they know where they're going to play their pass before they've even received the ball. For this player to be able to play at their optimum level consistently, mental preparation is very important. So the player needs to be calm and have the right arousal levels to be able to succeed, as if they are over aroused or under aroused, their performance will be affected negatively. The use of guidance by a coach is also very beneficial to a player. For example, there's verbal guidance where the coach tells the player how an action should be done, or verbally gives them praise or constructive criticism. The other type of guidance that can be used in the situation will be visual guidance, as this is where the coach physically acts out a movement relating to football, and shows the player how the action should be done, so the player can see what they have to do and if they're going wrong in any parts of the movement. And this will help the player imitate their coach and be able to act out the movement successfully. Feedback is also very important for this player, as firstly they will need extrinsic feedback, as this shows them how to complete the skill effectively, and it also shows them what they can improve. After this they can use intrinsic feedback, as this uses kinesthetic feel, which means that if the player hits a good pass or hits a good shot, then from the way this feels on their foot, they'll be able to know that it was a good pass or a good shot. And there are other types of feedback that the player can get, such as positive feedback. For example, if they complete an action well and execute the skill correctly, then their coach will give them praise, and this can also be used to reinforce learning. However, the player may also receive negative feedback if they don't perform their movement correctly, so this will help their performance in the future, as the coach can point out to them where they went wrong and where they can improve on this.